Evening, guys. We've got Max on either side. Let's take a show of hands. Simon?
Hi, Pep. Remember you getting quite emotional when Sergio Aguero said goodbye. Was it a similar tonight, struggling to keep your emotions in check when Kevin said what he said?
Well, the important is emotion for him, his family, and our fans. So I think the vibe that we got and everybody saw that how much they are connected, the people from Man City with him, his family, and how much love. That is nice, everything we achieve. But when you live in a place like you have been a decade with this incredible much of love and respect and gratitude, there is nothing else better than that. So I'm part of that. Of course, the club will take the decision. I'm part of that, and it's a sad day, so we'll be missed. So there is no doubt about that. And in the other side, I think it was a lovely day for him. Make again a contribution to achieve that victory that is massively important. Still, we need last step, but have been really, really nice. So we felt that how nice have been everything.
Pep, he just couldn't cap it off with a goal. Do you think it was in when he struck it onto the crossbar?
Sorry?
Do you think it was in when he hit the ball onto the crossbar there?
It was in the goal.
Did you think it had gone in when he had his chance, when he hit the crossbar?
I thought we would score, yeah. I remember, I said in the flash interview, I remember the first season here when we played against Chelsea for Antonio Conte, and after we were 1-0 up. It was quite similar, across the right to left, here from left to right. And was alone there and was up, crossbar, and after they came back. And in that moment I said, oh, what a year, all the bad news that we had, but at the end the team was stable, make a fantastic second goal, the third, and again Kevin help us to achieve it.
James?
Pep, a lot of people think Kevin is probably the greatest player City have ever had. You need to replace him. Is that player already at this club?
Is that player?
The player the next Kevin De Bruyne, is he already at the club?
No. No one will be at Kevin, like with Sergio, for example. There are players that they are unique. Sergio scored the most important goal in this history, and it was so nice to see the Bini and Leroy and Raheem and the disaster outfit from Riyadh and many all the players, Pablo and Joe Hart, and everyone was there. It was so nice, and that is nice. So in 10 years, it's a lot of games, a lot of titles, a lot of moments, and I think today summarized a little bit. I saw how much love was there, and that is so nice, really, really nice.
So is he irreplaceable, do you think?
There are players that are replaceable. Of course, it's so difficult to do it, because it's not about how much I provide in goals, assists, or his incredible steals. It's the connection, that the way you play, and the year by year, provide for this club, what the people love, because at the end, I'm pretty sure Kevin, when arrived here, was not Man City fan, right? So I'm pretty sure, I don't know who teams he supports, but I'm pretty sure now he's a Man City fan. It will be forever, and that is because there are connections between them and between all the people and him.
Oh.
Hi, Pep. There were a few players not even on the bench tonight, again, like Kusanov, Savinho, McAtee, Lewis. I know you said in the past you find that hard when the players can't get in the squad. A lot of people are talking about the transfers that might come in this summer, but do you actually need a smaller squad now?
No, I don't want that. I said to the club, I don't want that.
You want smaller?
No, I don't want to give 5-6 players in the tribune. I don't want that. I will quit. If you make this shorter a squad, I will not stay. It's impossible. It's impossible for my soul to give the players in the tribune where they cannot play. Now it happened because we add for players, and immediately it was maybe 3 or 4 months we could not select 11 players. We don't have defenders. It was so difficult. And after, the people come back, but next season cannot be like that. I cannot, as a manager, I cannot be training 24 players, and every time we're selecting, I have to be 4, 5, 6 players stay in Manchester at home because cannot be go to play. This is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. I said to the club, so I don't want that.
Sure.
Hi, Pep. Does that mean that there will be sort of exits this summer?
No, I don't know. Actually stay, but it's a problem, question of the club. So, but I don't want to have 24, 25, 26 players and when everybody is fit. If I have injuries, I'm lucky. We have some players in the academy, we do it. But cannot sustain for the emotional, for the soul of the team. I could create another connection between each other that this season lost it a little bit with the players, like they know week by week stay at home. You are a journalist, right? Imagine you boss say, no, you are not going to write, you're not going to write, you're not going to write that articles. What do you say? I'm going to know what I'm doing here. So the player has to be here to fight between them to play, and it has to be a right number. There's a lot of injuries, unlucky, but we have to do it.
How are you selecting those players at the moment? Because obviously you left a couple out of the cup final, and then Savinho was.
Yeah, I try to for example, Echeverri, for example, is incredible good in smaller spaces when the team defends so deep, like Southampton and Crystal Palace against Bournemouth. Is more transitional team open. Echeverri still is not ready to play this type of games, or maybe he's ready, but I didn't see him. I don't realize. So that's why. And after that, okay, the previous game was some players, and maybe in Sunday will be another one. So it's a headache. So yesterday I spent more than 45 minutes with 6 players. 6, no 1 or 2. 6 players were at home. So I don't like that. I don't like.
Pep, did you think it was possible earlier in the season when you were going through those results that Champions League, did you think that was in jeopardy, that you wouldn't qualify earlier in the season, and kind of how bigger achievement is it if you get that final point?
Well, we need to get result there. So it's a pity because the games we play in Southampton FA Cup final, we were not the first time Southampton, but the way we play. Always I judge when I see a game, we are better than the opponent or not. To judge if we deserve or not deserve. Always I pay attention with that. You know, even being not in our best can happen. Have been better than the opponent, yes or not? And after that is when I feel. In both games we were better. We draw one, we lost one. It's football. It's fine. Nothing happened. That is what I want. And of course, it will be different if we win lift. But now it's forgotten. After one day, it's forgotten FA Cup, and I always compare focus in Bournemouth. They destroyed us in the first leg. They were miles away better than us. So I know the intensity had to play. I think the 3 in the middle, Kovacic, Gundo, and especially Bernardo was outstanding. And I think Erling is getting step by step a little bit better. It's not easy when you are 4 or 5 weeks with this body. You know, got that rhythm and the tempo and everything, but he helped us a lot. And yeah, except that I remember today, the long time didn't happen. We give away the chances for the opponent. We give them away for the red card and for the goal we concede. And I remember when the 4 or 5 months, it happened every single game. And now long time didn't happen. We have to correct that. And just now we recovered and thinking our final in London against Fulham, like always Marco Silva create a lot of problems to us. It will be so tough to take the point that we need. But of course it's really, really important, and of course being the Champions League, the season after what happened would be nice.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, good night.